Greetings everyone, a little bit of an update here to the Aura and Herald stacking. They just released the dev blog here about what the changes are going to be, so let's read through them real quick. So changes to the Purposeful Harbinger notable passive. The Cluster Jewel system in PoE Delirium introduced 281 new notable passives. One's called Purposeful Harbinger. This gives you 10% increased effective aura buffs on you for each herald affecting you. Internally within PoE, there are a whole lot of things that are treated as auras that players don't think of as auras and should not be affected by this passive skill, but they are. And that's a really big problem for this skill to interact with them. The skill was never intended to interact with these and should have said something like increased effect of aura buffs from skills on you per herald affecting you. This is something we can control that doesn't arbitrarily break internal systems that aren't meant to have their values modified. We have decided to fix this in a patch later this week by making Purposeful Harbinger only apply to auras from skills. After the fix, Purposeful Harbinger will remain extremely powerful for characters who use auras from skills, but will be weaker for those built around abusing it in unintended ways. This essentially is a gigantic mid-league nerf to the most powerful build in the game, which is something we normally try very hard to avoid. We completely understand that players invest time and considerable resources into building their characters, and our policy is to avoid nerfing skills mid-league in almost all cases. Situations like this, though, which break the game wide open, are the exception to this policy. While investigating this, we found some other areas of the game that have similar problems, though scaled far less aggressively, and we're fixing those at the same time. These include some influence mods, legacy delve mods, and some synthesis in implicit mods, and the Matua Tapuna unique shield, etc. Our team very much want to nerf the percentage value on Purposeful Harbinger skill or substantially change how it works, and will definitely do so with the release of the next league. We are leaving it in an overpowered state, albeit only affecting legitimate auras for the remainder of the league. As a consequence, the Replenishing Presence passive skill will have its effectiveness halved this week because the two cannot be allowed to exist at full power simultaneously. We are very sorry for the inconvenience that these mistakes have caused. We should have noticed them sooner and recognized the severity more quickly once players started to create builds that abuse the problem. What is the Replenishing Presence? What is that? Let's look this up real quick. I don't know what that is. It's not on the wiki either. It's something really weird on the wiki. Is this an under Guardians maybe? Might be a Guardian thing. Replenishes the minions thing right with crit chance. It's 0.2% life regen auras. Auras from your skills grant 0.2% of life regenerated per second to you and your allies. 8% increased effect of non-cursed auras from your skills. Yeah, but where is that coming from? I'm finding this on the wiki. It's a medium cluster jewel. Okay. It's weird that it's not showing up in the wiki at all. Increase effective non-curse auras from your skills. Auras from your skills grant regeneration. Huh. So why is this getting nerfed in half? Is it because it's scaling? I guess that's the only reason it could be working. So each aura was giving like more aura effect, maybe? was each aura giving you more life regen that was like double dipping and then giving you more aura effect or something? That's my only thought. But yeah, that's the new information about the Herald stuff. I know I just dropped a video that's talking about the heraldry stacking. This honestly isn't going to completely nerf Herald stacking at all. So one of the big things about Herald stacking isn't just like making your auras more effective. It's not just Purposeful Harbinger, which is what they're focusing on here. It's also endbringer. So if you literally just do 6 endbringer heraldry, like medium passives, each endbringer is giving you 25% increased damage per herald you have on. So it's 125 increased damage per node, and you can have 6 of these pretty easily. So you can do 750% increased damage extremely easily with 2 voices. And you don't necessarily even need to do this with voices. You could do 125 times 4, 2 large cluster jewels. Any large cluster jewel, doesn't matter as long as they're small size, and it's 500% increased damage. You can do some insane things with that. So I'm very much looking forward to people still stacking heralds this league. Nerfs to Purposeful Harbinger only being for auras is 100% not going to kill herald stacking. So enjoy it while you can.